Here we are backstage at the Amsterdam dance event at the Pure Trance Night with Gai Barone from Italy. Hello, Gai.
Hello, Dimitri. Nice to meet you. Finally, I really think that you are one of the most poetic writers around, and I'm really addicted to Flux blog because you have the most exciting reviews of the new upcoming tracks and the upcoming events. So, congrats on this.
Thank you very much for your very kind words, but when you have inspiring music like yours, I can write poetic words. It's like you have the wonderful talent to create so beautiful music. But let's take things a little bit from the start. When was your first ever track that you have produced?
I think the first track I produced was released. Was released on a label called Navigation. It was back in 2007. It was a remix from the two guys who manage Navigation. And after that, I had a track for Ultimate Records, which was a very good label. I think it is a German, the first German label. And I'm really grateful and thankful to their label. Another one with another label I can't remember. Another one with Ask For Records with my Bogdan was the manager, which is the one from Bogdan and Vix, probably you know. And then there was a big step, huge step with Afterglow Records. I think, you know, the first love was definitely with Ilef. It was Lilith. Yeah, sorry. How to forget Lilith? It was definitely my first love. And I'm so in love with Lilith right now that I wrote an unplugged version of Lilith in my album, which went very good, I'm truly addicted to the track because sometimes it's probably really straightforward, dun 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 dun. But it was the first one, you know, the first love. And then after that there was Organum in 2008. And what to say?
How did you manage to develop such a nice relationship with Afterglow Records? What is so special with this little small underground label?
Yes, what I love most from Afterglow and from Ilif, who is manager of Afterglow, was that he didn't ask me anything, you know, you have to sound that way or another way, just do whatever you want. And I think there's probably one of the most important part for an artist is the freedom to create, you know. And Ilif every time gives me freedom to do, just do whatever you like, it's your job, it's your life. You are an artist, so go with the flow.
We have done already a wonderful interview about your album. Everybody can read it, of course. Let's say a little things now about the perception of the album after that some months have passed from the release. What do you take out from the release of this album?
Well, actually, I gotta say that the album was a big success for me because it was truly unexpected. Putting together different tracks like Scarlet, which is really deep, or Lilith, which is unplugged, or tracks like Love Simulation, which is a remake of You Made, was probably a mixture of different words that was very good to many people, and still many people say, oh, 2 words is absolutely crazy, but at the same time it's amazing because we didn't expect it. So many genres mixed together, and we didn't expect that so many genres may come from one artist, and it's really unbelievable for me because I made what I want to do, you know, without any, without any forces behind it, just to do this or do that. Feel free to create what you want, and he did very well. He did very well on electronica chart, on progressive house chart, on trance chart. It was amazing, really.
Of course, this album has taken you to other routes as well. You have done the mix compilation, the Pure Trance 4, that was last year. Do you think this is a very important step in your career?
Definitely, definitely. It was my first compilation, and it was what a compilation, I'd say. In that case, Solarstone Reach told me the same. Feel free to choose the tracks, but they must be pure. At first, I didn't understand very well what's the meaning of pure, but I'm clearly explanation of that. Yeah, the T piece in the name, it must be pure. I can express by words what is pure or what is not pure, but I can feel it. I definitely know. Yes, this track is pure. This is not true. This is not really pure. You know what I mean? Even though I was saying in the review that I am a sort of bastard because I come from different perspective. I'm sort of mixture of everything, but I really know what's the meaning of pure. And it was such a big opportunity. I'm really thankful to reach and the Pure Trance movement for this, because it was an amazing opportunity. Really.
You have releases, of course, also on Pure Trance record label. Are you going to have any more releases on Pure Trance?
Yes. I've finished a remix of a track called Leo G Supersonic, which is part of Pure Trance 5. I think it's gonna be released on Pure Trance Progressive as well as a single, probably. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I'm really, I'm really curious about that. I played tonight and I see some beautiful feedback and reactions from people. Oh, what's this track? Amazing. And there is another one, but I can, not seal it. I'd love to serve meat.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Your sound is so deep, so hypnotic, so atmospheric. Do you usually create that atmosphere in your studio to produce it?
Yes, I usually. It's quite normal for me because I didn't have any presets. I'm just let's go with the flow. Let's go. I didn't have. I was telling about the girl. How do you produce music? Do you build blocks? Or you just no way. I didn't know anything about blocks, or I didn't know anything about EQ or compressors. I didn't know anything. Let's do this. I don't know. Sometimes it starts from a sample. Sometimes it starts from a kick. Sometimes it starts from a pad. Probably the atmosphere is a sort of reflection of what I am in that minute.
You have said in one of your interviews for the DJ Mag that you have passed from a place like it was like hospital for elderly people.
Yeah, I used to work in an hospice. Hospice is a sort of hospital where people say goodbye to the world. And I had the opportunity to work with those people, and to work with music. Because I was a music therapist. Actually, I am still a music therapist. I don't work anymore as a music therapist, but I am. And it was I think the most important part of my life, because I learned a lot from them, and I learned a lot of the magic power of music, that it really can heal and it really can make feel people better even in the worst situation.
So you have in your music a touch of how can you heal the soul with the music? Is this something that really inspires you? It is a drive on you to make people feel better, to transform them in a way?
I think that people that cannot transform people, but can tune people. I'm really convinced that some people are not tuned or not or untuned people. You know what I mean? People can be helped with music to be more tuned. You know, it's a subtle. How can you say? It's a sort of magic that you can feel it. You can have it. You cannot express, but it can help to be tuned between what you think and what you really feel, what you really are. I think there are not many differences between, in my opinion, between a soul and music. You know, you cannot express what is the soul, what is music. I mean, I can talk to you about the effects of music can have on me or can have on you. But if you ask me what is music, I don't know what is it. It's magic. You know,
exactly.
It's just like soul, definitely. I don't think there are many differences. Probably religious people call soul. I am religious people, but music is soul. Soul is you can touch it, but
I guess all the musicians that are gifted, they have a force inside them that drives them to produce, and certainly you have this force inside you, Guy. That's for sure. Of course, you are not only producer, you are DJing as well. How was your DJ set here?
Oh, very good. I really enjoyed it because I started with some techno track, the first part, 4 or 5 tracks, and techno, it's a harmonic techno. Then I saw people that were expecting something different, you know, something from me. And Leo G, the track from Pure Trance was a sort of split between the first part and the second part. So many people probably in the Pure Trance event expect me playing music, you know, music from me like Eve and I do. First of all, because I really love it. Because they identified me, and they are a good integration between me and people. You know what I mean? It's a sort of glue. It helps to build a very strong connection between you and people.
Have you ever been again to the Amsterdam dance event, or this is your first time?
This is my first time playing. I've been here in Amsterdam a couple of times, 4 or 5 years ago. But this is my first time, and it's absolutely awesome. What else? What can I say? I see many people saying we are lucky to listen to your music. I am lucky to know you. You know, it's more what people do to me than what my music can do. You know.
And of course, you have played to other events as well. Which other events can you remember as the best ones for you?
I think every event is its own soul, you know. Luminosity has its own soul. I've been in Pure Trance event in different parts of the globe, and they are the same, but at the same time, I gotta say they are all different because people from different countries show their souls. You know what I mean? Show their intention, show their sparkling. And this is unbelievable, really. Show their vibes. You know what I mean? I found some vibes tonight that are really
very inspiring for you as producer, as a DJ.
Producer and DJ as well. They inspire you and on how to communicate with people as a DJ.
So it was wonderful to meet you in person. We wish you all the best in your career. We are very sure that you have a wonderful road to walk, as long as you will stay close to your roots. But you never know, because you Italians, you are just amazing.
I think we share the same roots, you know what I mean? We
exactly.
we have Mediterranean blood inside our roots, so I think we share the same roots. And it means a lot to me. I mean, my roots are very important to me. I mean, I've been inspired by classical moves, you know, by classical music, of course. They are part of us, you know.
And of course, Italy as a country is like, you were walking in the Amsterdam dance event, there were so many Italians with so many labels.
I met a lot of Italians here. I met a lot of artists come from here. I met a lot of people can say, oh, we are enjoying a lot. I met a lot of, Italians doing a great job here in Amsterdam to make ADE even bigger. And that's very proud.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time in the rest of your events and career. And we hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you very much indeed. I will keep you reading every time.